Welcome to Lost in the Desert, episode 63.
Oh, again.
I don't fucking know at this point. I've lost track. Wait, let's double check. This is on some super unprofessional shit. I'm pretty sure it's 63. Yeah, 63. I was right.
Yeah, we're up there.
Yeah, I was right. That's some unprofessional shit. We don't remember the last time. But yeah, sorry last week. Nigga had to work, so it's whatever.
Life.
Yeah, it is. Life hits us. If you guys subscribe more, maybe it wouldn't have to work. Maybe we'd be able to give you episodes every weekend. You know, it is what it is.
Start doing brand deals.
Yeah, send us a brand deal. Maybe Costco. I want to give me a free membership. I'll take it.
And there was people talking about when they're saying how much they were making from one post on TikTok, and it was in like $10,000-$20,000.
Yeah.
How crazy that is. Imagine we do 4 posts, $80K.
4 posts a year, 80. Well, technically 40.
What do you mean 4 posts a year? They're doing this in a day.
Oh, okay. No. Now nobody's doing more than one post a day. It takes away from. They're gonna if you're gonna post, it's gonna be like maybe 4 a week.
Yeah, but let's say
day, yeah.
$80K a week.
That's 40 each. That's crazy.
That's a different type of lifestyle, son.
In a week. But you know what? I'll be too paranoid. Like I wouldn't spend it. I'll be like, let me pay off my house. Let me pay off as much shit as quickly as possible.
I think the first months will always be like bills, and we still be in the same 9 to 5 routine. But when everything's been taken care of,
40K, and then you 40K, half of that. I'm like 3 months ahead. What are you talking about? 10K, 12. Wait,
that's what I'm saying. But like
14K is like my mortgage for the year. What the fuck are you talking about?
When you take care of everything, your debt, you're on track, and you're like, okay, I have another 40K. What am I gonna do? That's when shit starts going stupid.
After that, like once you've paid off the car,
that's when I know I'm gonna do something stupid.
I'm just like, okay, next 40K, I'm buying another car, cash. Don't talk to me.
Like, yo, Issam, what are you doing on a Tuesday? Oh, I'm gonna be skydiving in Dubai.
No, I'm not doing all that.
Like,
nigga, skydiving in Dubai with 40K, you're delusional, bro.
40K for one, like, couple of 5 days.
Dubai's expensive.
Stop, bro. You can make it happen.
You could make it happen, but you're not spending all.
That's not real. I'm getting my airplane license.
Anyway.
All right, let's talk about the major news, biggest news.
So let me just get this out the way, guys. Today is going to be a sports-heavy day because a lot of sports shit happened this week, right? Or in the past 2 weeks. All right. The most boring sports shit: Eagles-Chiefs. Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think the Eagles got it. They're gonna get their lick back.
You think so?
Yeah.
Eagles Chiefs is the new Super Bowl. I am very disinterested. My boy Lamar, rest in football peace. It didn't work out for you, buddy.
No, but Eagles Chiefs is gonna sell out more.
No, the Lamar would have sold more.
No, I don't think
because
so.
It's like finally. No,
what
I mean?
I think the reason why because it's like back-to-back Eagles versus Chiefs. Let's see Jalen Hurts get his lick back. Pretty much. He hasn't forgot about their one in Arizona.
He's not going to get his lick back. I'm sorry.
He's going to get his lick back. Chiefs are barely winning the games. They've been winning the games from one bad
Patrick is clutch, though.
Yeah, or he can get hurt. Don't forget, he's fragile.
I guess. But no, so that's the least interesting news.
But the biggest news...
Literally last night. Where was I last night? I was out with my teammates, and... because we had a game yesterday, and I'm looking on my phone. I'm like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
It's like 1:00,000 at night, bro. It's like 5 a.m. or some shit.
No.
It's 5 a.m, like East Coast time, not my time.
No.
It was like maybe 2 a.m.
I was at the hookah lounge, and then I saw the post. Everybody in the comments was like, oh, it's fake. So I was like, oh, it's fake. It's like, this is dumb. Literally just says, Luka to the Lakers. I was like, it's dumb.
Luka Doncic to the Lakers.
5 minutes later.
For Max Kleber and Markieff Morris.
Yeah. One of my good friends, Ossie, who's a huge Lakers fan, walks up to me and he's like, guess what? And I was like, no, it's fake news. I already knew he was going to say. He was like, nope, it's valid. And he just shows me the post. And I was like, oh my fucking God. Luka to the fucking Lakers.
So.
Luka to the Lakers.
It's different. It's different team philosophies. It's obvious the Lakers want to, after, I went and looked into it, listened to a bunch of people's opinions, listened to a bunch of people's perspective. It makes more sense that, you're trading a 25-year-old, soon to be 26 in like a month, or less than a month, actually.
Yeah.
And AD about to be 32 in a month in like March. Like, somebody wants to win now, and somebody wants to win in the future.
Build an empire again.
Later. Yeah.
That's how you build empires.
And
when you think
the Lakers,
5 years ahead.
Got the young dude, star. They're gonna get him back into fucking shape. We'll get that nigga on the treadmill. And like you telling me the story before we recorded of Clay literally saying Luka's special because no Kobe doesn't go to watch anybody.
Yeah.
But it's obvious, long term. It's just really annoying because last year we were like struggling to get to the 8th seed, and now we're like not comfortably, but like we're going to make the playoffs at this point until last night. And I don't think we will make the playoffs.
You as a Laker fan, you think Lakers are not going to make it to the playoffs?
Not as easily. Bro, there's an adjustment period. Your whole team fucking shifted. AD was like 60% of the fucking defense.
Yeah.
This nigga was like 60% of the fucking defense. Luka's not even playing. Not yet.
But that's good for the Mavs because now Mavs has a big guy now. And they still got Kyrie. They got Clay. They can make plays.
Because they've been playing with Kyrie. The offense has been around Kyrie anyway. So losing Luka to them, like Luka only played 22 games this season. Or sorry, he missed 22 games this season. My bad. Like somebody who hasn't been playing and you've already centered your entire offense around somebody else, like losing. So what? Luka's gone. He wasn't playing anyway. Yeah, our offense was already around Kyrie. So now you give Kyrie some more defensive help. They got a nice little 1-2 punch. AD can go back to play. They already have bigs. AD can go back to playing 4 because if you remember, like only like 2 days ago or something, I think it was like either, what day is it today? Sunday? I think it was like Friday or some shit. Yeah. I mean, wrong, Thursday, Friday, some shit. He said, I'm much more comfortable at the 4. Like 4 is my position. We need a big so I can go back to playing my best.
So it works out for them, yeah.
It works out for them. So like I definitely feel the Mavs, they struggled. It was the same team, but just without Luka. Like the whole thing struggled. So now I see the Mavs getting better. Yeah, because AD can play now. He still got his like he had like a nagging injury, but he'll be back in like a couple days.
But the Mavs have to go all the way now because just to prove that they made a good smart trade deal. But I know because obviously he's not an owner no more. He doesn't have the majority. But Mark Cuban, I know he's fuming. I know he's hot right now.
I know LeBron is pissed.
I know he's hot right now.
If LeBron didn't know about it like he says he didn't, like I know he's pissed.
Oh, probably because they said somebody tweeted out that he found out while he was having dinner with his family. Mm-hmm. But did you see the Suns' reaction?
Oh yeah, I saw the bench.
That was crazy.
What's his name? Devin Booker thought they were talking about Luka Garza, I think rookie or freshman. I don't remember.
Yeah,
either
and
his first or
Kevin
second.
Durant's like everybody was just honestly it shook up the whole everything.
Because
it's
everybody,
a massive
he
deal.
was one of those players that everybody thought was untouchable.
Yeah.
It's like if the Bucks traded Giannis.
Yes.
If the Bucks traded Giannis, nobody's safe.
No, same thing like I just said. If Curry goes to the Suns or Curry goes to somewhere else.
Curry's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's
I get what you mean.
It's an untouchable player.
But those are like the type of players that go other places because they want to. You know what I mean? Those aren't the type of players that you're going to wake up one morning and find out you got traded when you were happy where you were. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But what's going to happen now, especially since Luka's going to be in LA, you guys are going to start seeing Luka everywhere now. Commercials. Because every time there's a player that goes to LA, his stock goes up because of all the, endorsements and all this stuff. So you're going to see Luka everywhere. But if he does focus and locks in and get in shape and make sure he's healthy, he's solid. Because people don't understand. Luka's been playing pro since he was
6'8", 270.
Not that too, but Luka's been playing pro since he was like, 15, 16? When he was playing for Madrid.
15, Madrid.
You know what I'm saying? So, he's still young in NBA, but he's a vet. Technically, his mindset is as a vet.
Is there a Barcelona basketball team? Do you think they got the same?
No, the same rivalry.
The same rivalry in basketball as they do in football?
But you cannot touch Madrid. You cannot touch Madrid at all. That Madrid basketball team, bro. That Madrid basketball team is no joke. It is no joke.
I'm not trying to turn these lights on again.
That was good.
We're past those days. But no, I'm a little disappointed as a Laker fan. I'm excited as a Laker fan, but I'm a little disappointed for now. I'm trying to see what happens, in the future, but I'm just like, man, come
Next
on.
Game
we whooped the Knicks' ass. LeBron gave us a 33-point triple-double.
At the Garden.
Last night, I'm like, come on.
That's what's crazy, bro. They
Who's going to play defense?
This is how it tells you NBA,
who's going to play defense.
That's just how it tells you NBA is just a business. You out there putting your body, you make points.
They're going to put some respect on AD's name.
That's what I'm saying. And then you go to the locker room.
They might lift his jersey up there or some shit. He's a champion.
You go in the locker room and they'd be like, hey, by the way, you're not going back to LA. You're going to Dallas, buddy. Now you have to move your whole family, everything, schools for your kid to Dallas.
Well, they probably move there first and then everybody catch up. Wait.
So now, when the Lakers offer Luka his max contract, how much is he going to be worth?
Well, he can't get the Supermax anymore
because he's not the franchise player.
Well, no, he can't get. It's rules and tech. He hasn't been there long enough. I feel like that's a good part of why they traded him because
they don't want to.
If they didn't give him, if he wasn't going to get the Supermax, they were like, they probably, my guess would have been like, let's take the chance and keep him. But they were like, this is too much money to risk on somebody who's, you know, for athletes' sake, fat, a little injury prone. You know, they were like, if we're going to pay you, we might as well, you know, we're trying to win now.
Yeah.
And I know Mark Cuban is pissed. I know LeBron. Well, I don't know if Mark Cuban is actually pissed, but my guess is that he's pissed.
But I don't know if but that family that owns the majority of it, I think this is the first team. Because the whole point, when Mark Cuban said he sold it, like, they're not just bought the team for a reason. They're also building like hotels, resorts around the whole stadium. Like they're real estate like people. But that's a crazy trade.
Which is crazy. If you're real estate, why would you get rid of the biggest attraction to the city?
Because to them, they think like, you know,
Luka having a franchise player for years. Luka brings in crowds,
big crowds.
I know AD brings in crowds, but not like AD's kind of boring.
But I don't
in
think
terms of like star power.
They're thinking like that. They think like, we don't care who's there. Champions is what's gonna get us traction. That's what things that they're looking at.
I think it's just because
think about it. If the Mavs really go all the way and they win a champion this year, let's say they win a championship, Kyrie and AD, Clay, they win a championship this year. Nobody has no right to say anything to the owners. They're going to be like, you know what's going to happen? Oh, they're geniuses. What a great trade. They know exactly what they're doing. This is going to be the new dynasty, like all this stuff.
New dynasty. And Kyrie and AD are old as hell.
That's what I'm saying. But like,
for athletes, they're old as hell.
But that's how they want to play it, bro.
We'll see. I don't think like...
But we're about to see Luka in a Lakers jersey. Nothing for you now because you can
see. I saw the renders, and it's like it doesn't hit as hard.
But now you can go to the mall. You can get an AD jersey or a Luka jersey for $50 because they're on sale now. They're on clearance. So if you want a Lakers jersey, AD is $50.
Well, I have I have a bunch of AD shirts, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not the type of dude who walks around wearing jerseys. And like, if you play like pickup basketball, it's kind of like bad luck to show up in like a player jersey. That's why like you never see that's why you never see people like hooping in like their favorite player's jersey and stuff like that.
That used to be back in the day.
It's like a clown shit to do. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Bring that back. Remember the video of the kids?
I didn't know that when I first moved here, and I actually pulled up in my Kobe jersey when I first moved here 9 years ago, and they were like,
that. Y'all need to bring that back. Wear the whole thing, the shorts, make it matching, everything. Bring that back when you're hooping. Who cares?
Yeah, it was whatever.
No, that's probably the craziest thing.
Quick breakdown. The Lakers get worse defensively because AD was like 60% of their fucking defense.
Yeah. Luka didn't play no defense.
They don't get better offensively because Luka ain't playing right now. And I don't know when he's expected to actually play. So for now, it's an L. Maybe let's see in a week or two. Let's see. Immediately, I know AD is like out, but his injury is like real small. He'll be back in a couple days. Yeah. He'll be fine. So it's definitely a bigger win for the Mavericks, but we do get Marquise Morris. We do Markieff Morris. I can't pronounce these niggas' names.
Yeah.
And who's a good player, great role player, who actually also wanted out of Dallas anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, you get somebody who's like locked in to do well. You don't want somebody who didn't want to be traded or anything like that.
Fair.
We get that draft. We get that draft pick. We'll see how it works out. Maybe the role players, you know what? Maybe we had this conversation like several episodes ago about too many stars on the team and stuff like that. Maybe let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens when AD is gone and LeBron is like they're centering the offense around him.
Yeah,
and like we don't have to worry. We have just really good role players and one solid star. We'll see what happens.
But I prefer the team up Luka with LeBron than Kyrie.
Yeah, but they're not gonna center shit around Luka until LeBron retires.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like that probably gives Luka a little bit more like, hey, relax. The pressure's not all on you now.
No, the pressure's doubling, bro. You're in LA.
I don't think
in Dallas you can chill.
In Dallas he's the main guy. So everything is on him. So if they lose,
not since Kyrie came,
especially when they lost, like they blame it.
Listen, Kyrie came to Dallas, and Luka just started getting chunkier and chunkier and chunkier. He was pretty trim
because he needed to like just to chill for a little bit.
But now he's chilling because he has help. The pressure's not on him.
Now he doesn't have to worry about it because
he's gonna get fatter. Now he's got LeBron on there. He's gonna get fatter.
I don't think so.
Everybody's gonna blame LeBron for this not working.
Yeah, probably.
They're gonna be like,
if it doesn't work, it's gonna be LeBron.
They're gonna call him Doncic or some bullshit.
Like,
they're gonna make all those nicknames for him.
He didn't like there's a young person about to take over. Like
Luka does bad. They're gonna be like, LeBron wasn't a good mentor. Like they're gonna do all of that.
Nobody
shit.
talking about how lucky Bronny is. Now he plays with his dad and Luka. Like,
bro, Bronny's living the life.
What a life.
They were doing MVP chats when he had 5 points the other day.
Yeah, like
I was like, oh my god.
he's just enjoying it.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna hate on LeBron because you're an uncle right now. If you had a chance to do this with Charlie, wouldn't you?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You guys are all the people who are like, nah, my kid got to earn it. You guys are terrible parents.
And also, too, like,
you guys
Bronny's
are
still a
terrible
rookie.
parents.
Give him 3-4 years to develop, to put some weight on, put some muscle. Then he's going to ball out. Don't get me wrong.
I don't think he's got nothing. I think athlete's body. He's already got a 44-inch vertical.
No, but like he's going to ball out. Like, no, but when he gets comfortable, then he's going to have a good career. He's not going to be his dad's career, that's for sure. But he's going to have a good career.
I think he'll have a decent career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think he'll be a good role player.
Yeah.
You know, just like,
And
what's
then-
his name? Just like Gary Payton's son, Gary Payton
Yep.
second or whatever.
But
Like, yeah, he's an excellent role player.
And got a
he
got
might
a
not
chip
be
too.
he does have it. He does have a chip with the
Warriors.
Does GP have a chip? GP has a chip.
No.
Gary Payton?
Wait, hold up. He does.
Gary Payton's got multiple chips.
Am I tripping?
Yes. No, you must
Because
have
he was getting
lost
an
your
argument
fucking-
with KD, and KD was talking shit, and I was like, doesn't he have chips or no?
Yeah, he does. He was talking shit because what's his name has more chips than him. NBA champion 2006.
Spurs?
No. Miami
Oh.
with D Wade and Shaq.
Yes.
With D Wade and Shaq.
Fuck, he's been out for a minute.
He's been out for a minute.
Damn, we're the fucking old as fuck.
Well, seeing as we're on the Miami Heat, Jimmy
Let that boy go. He needs to go to the Warriors.
needs to retire.
No, Jimmy needs to go to the Warriors.
Jimmy needs to
Jimmy needs to retire for what, dude?
Bro, he's
fucking dumb, he can
dramatic,
still
bro.
ball.
He's dramatic.
Doesn't matter.
Every
No,
time.
no, it's not dramatic.
He does this every fucking
Oh,
time.
my
I'd be
God.
if I was the
No,
NBA owners, I'd be
fucking
like,
hate
let's
that
just
he
get
said
rid of
that
this
shit.
nigga
I
and
fucking
move
hate
on.
that shit. As soon as somebody knows their worth, all of a sudden he's dramatic. He's a problem. He's
Bro,
toxic to the locker room.
you can't be doing this, bro.
Stop it, bro. Jimmy Butler is a baller. He knows his worth. He does not take shit from nobody, and good for him. It's good for him standing on fucking
Fine, if I
business.
was an owner, I'd be like, get that nigga away from me.
Because that's why. Because they can't control him.
I need
Owners like to
a
have
harmony,
control.
bro. You can't win like this.
He could, but they just let him be. Let him fucking be. Let him be and let him
So
ball.
Jimmy, you're not giving us, you're not that good to, you're not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Bro, as soon as
Jimmy's
you let
clutch.
Jimmy
Jimmy's
no.
clutch, but I wouldn't say like Jimmy was not a superstar. Jimmy was a star, but never a superstar.
Bro,
Nah, Jimmy's a
That's a dumb
superstar.
fucking
Jimmy
thing
is
to
a
say.
star, not a superstar.
Jimmy Butler's a fucking
No.
superstar, and I really hope he gets straight.
You comparing him to Shai? You comparing him to Giannis? Like in terms of hype factor and all that shit?
Yes,
No, get the fuck out of here.
100%. Are you dumb?
Whatever, nigga. No way. No way.
Are you dumb?
If I'm an owner and somebody pulls up, you delete the names and you look at Jimmy's stats like in his best year. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, you get the fuck out of here, bro. Jimmy
No, you're
Butler's
not
a
no
fucking baller.
All right, let's see.
As soon as somebody knows their worth, he's toxic to the locker room. Chill.
I didn't
bro.
say chocolate to the water. He's just annoying to deal
Chill,
with.
bro.
I don't want to deal with no diva. The team might like him. I'm not trying to deal with him.
You
I'm not
mad
trying to
'cause-
deal with the headlines.
You mad because he's charging $100 for a coffee cup? You seen that shit? That shit got me dying, bro. Jimmy Butler's a fucking G, bro. I love Jimmy Butler. I hope he really goes to the Warriors because when I saw that post, but it would turn out to be fake, I was so heartbroken because I thought it was legit. I was gotta be a sick jersey to collect.
Jimmy Butler's best year.
Stop
Let's
it, that
see.
boy. That man's a baller.
Let's see. Points. Okay. All right. Points. His best year, he averaged 23.9 and 16-17 with the Bulls.
Come on, talk to me nice.
No. I'm sorry, bro. And let's see. What is it? Assists, 5.5. His highest assist year was 2020-21 was 7.1. And I'm just like looking at these stats. I'm like, bro, you're a great second option. You're a
hater.
great second option.
You're an absolute hater.
You're the best number 2.
Yeah. And then unless he gets straight to the Lakers and all of a sudden be like, well, he's a great asset. That's
If
what he's gonna be.
if he's given,
That's how you're gonna be.
20 plus, yeah, you're a
Anyways,
great
by the way,
asset, but you're a great number 2
You'll be
asset.
shitting on the player. As soon as they
You're
go to
not. I'm
Lakers.
not putting the offense around
What a
Jimmy.
great
I'm
asset.
putting the offense around somebody else.
Stop it, son.
No,
Stop
I'm
it.
sorry.
Stop it.
He's a star, but not a superstar, and that's just the that's the reality of the fact. And there's no shame in that, bro.
No.
There's no shame in that. But people overhype Jimmy. Like
He's not overhyped, bro. He literally is worth the hype.
I don't see that.
I see.
Let's see. What's his 45% from the field. He's not very efficient. He did have a 54% last year.
You know what's sad to watch this season?
Before that.
But you know what's really sad to watch this season? And I know, like...
We're done with Jimmy because you know he's mid.
No, stop it. But you know what's really sad to watch? And I know it's just having a rough season. He'll be back next year. Or maybe something is going on. Because sometimes we forget, like, when a player does so well for so many years, and then we expect it, and then he has a shitty year, people start judging him. You guys don't even know what's happening with personal life. Like, remember how we talked about last year with Russell Westbrook, how he was struggling, and now he's balling? But you don't know what he was going through.
I love Russ.
It's so sad to see Steph struggle this year. He's averaging under 20 points, barely any threes. Like, it's so sad to, like...
The offense is crap.
Very trash.
The offense is crap.
But for him to, like...
They're trying to get the other players, like, trying to develop them other players and maybe trying to get their stats up so they can trade them.
But when he's playing, like, one game, he only averaged, 3 points. The other night, he only averaged 14 points, played 3+ minutes. Like, it's very watched to see my boy Steph Curry struggle. But I still believe in him. I just, he just needs to relax, let the young ones develop, let them rebuild the team around him.
I don't know, bro.
Give it another run, a year or two, and that's it. Because I think he got a couple more years left in him.
His last, 10 games?
18.
Versus Suns, 31. This is moving backwards. 31 minutes, 14 points.
Yes,
33 minutes versus the Thunder, 21 points. Didn't play versus the Jazz. Versus the Lakers, 32 minutes, 13 points. That's kind of...
I'm telling you. It's been
versus
rough
the Bulls before that, 31 minutes, 21 points. Man, this sucks. These are Jimmy stats, bro.
Yep. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You bullshit ass. Get the fuck out of here.
But I think his last...
Ever put Steph
31 points.
Next to anybody.
31 points versus the Tims on the 15th on 37 minutes. That probably was a 10 of 21.
You know there's something here crazy, though? It is a bad season for him, obviously, right?
So he's averaging 22 points.
But let's just be for
this
real, right?
season on 40.
It's a bad season for him, right?
Still shooting 40 from the three.
Yeah, he still shoot, but that's how he is. That's how he is.
40%.
Yeah, that's how he is.
This is his bad season. Is 40%.
This is his bad season. Take those numbers and add them to LeBron. People will out here be fucking crucifying LeBron. This is Think about it. If these were LeBron numbers, he would get being fucking shitted on every day.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at Steph's. You just said the 3-point percentage. Yeah. I'm looking at Steph's career stats. Last year, 40.2. The year before that, 40.8. The year before that, 42.7. The year before that, 38. Before that, 42. His worst career 3 year was, what did you say?
Probably 2011, 2012.
No, 1920, 24.5. 3-point percentage, 24.5.
What year was that?
2011, he shot 45. I think that was his best year. 45.5 was his best fucking year. 2011, 2012. 2010-11 was 44.2. Ever since 2019-20, he ain't never dipped under 40%.
God damn.
He ain't never dipped under 41%, to be exact. Like, that's just like, and you guys sitting here talking about, I was looking up last month, I was like, let me see how great, Steph's, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, they're like 32, 33% career 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't like the way the game was played back in,
but
Jordan and Kobe's and, even LeBron's, because he's been around for 20 years. This nigga's been playing since 03.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Steph is out here in the 40s.
But you gotta understand, he didn't just do that. He also changed the way the game.
Yeah, he changed the way the game. Now he made 3-pointers way more valuable.
Way more valuable. People, even players talk about it.
People didn't defend all the way out there that much.
They even said, I forgot what the player was. He's like, yeah, we used to just let it. We're gonna shoot it from there. I dare you, shoot it. And he's like, till he starts making them, and all of a sudden now we're changing defense. We have to start. So it picked up the pace of the game faster. Even recently, you know how they do halftime shows in NBA where they let kids play a little pickup game. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen that? Like in the NBA where they do a show, but usually they have
some dude,
the local YMCA kids play one-on-ones or whatever. And
one-on-ones on national television is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean,
they're not
going to post it online. I mean, just for the people that are watching the game live. Recently, it was 5-on-5 basketball girls club from a local team. I forgot what city it was. And all the girls were shooting threes. They were not going in the post type of thing. They're all shooting from the NBA range. And one of the girls was making them. Like a little ass girl, she was pushing that ball and it was swishing in there. But the guy was like, see, they're all thinking about I don't have to go in no more. I can just shoot from right here. Like this young generation, we're in the next 5-10 years, all you're going to see the rookies, they're going to be 3-point shooters.
So we might as well just... No, I don't think so. I think people are going to understand. Well, athletes have to adapt. People are going to understand. They're going to be like, you know what? Everybody's shooting threes. How do I make myself special?
Oh, by going inside, going in the post type of thing.
That's why you got the Shai Gilgeous-Alexanders, the fucking Anthony Edwards.
You're going to get that, but also, too, it's all about winning.
I know it's all about winning, but if winning, you need to be a double threat, triple threat, whatever. You can't just be a one-sided player. So I know people say like, "Oh, the game has changed." No, and the game will change again, and the game will change again, and will change again, and it's like cycles, you know.
Well, I see it changing because he wants to change it to 10-minute what's it called? From from 15? Yeah, 12 to 10.
Because it's 60-minute game, 4 times 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how Europe is. It's 10 minutes, but it's faster pace. Picks up the pace now because now you don't have time to relax. You don't have time. It changes everything. The way you put your players in, the way you take out players.
Yeah, well, I think you could just leave it 12. You can leave it 12 minutes and then get rid of the stop clock or whatever.
Stop clock.
The shot clock. My bad.
No,
the shot clock.
I don't think so. That's a good one.
Well, maybe shorten if you want to speed up the pace. Shorten the shot clock. Take 4 seconds off that bitch from 24 to 20 seconds.
That'd be crazy. No, because we've been having...
From 24 to 20 seconds? I know it doesn't sound like it's only 4 seconds. Makes a difference.
But it makes a difference. But we've been having those great moments of the last shot because of those 4 seconds.
Yeah, but you get rid of those 4 seconds, and now you have more play. That last minute, you have more plays. You get what I mean?
I see what you're saying. So if
you have in 1 minute...
down by 3, you're not wasting time.
Yeah, if you're, instead of having, like you said, you're not sitting wasting time just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Or just holding on to the ball till the game's over.
Fouling so people can.
Save now time. You have you have the opportunity for in that last minute, you have an extra 8 seconds, I guess, between the 2 plays that somebody can make something happen.
No, it makes sense.
The ball can turn over. You can just let the team, you know what? Let the team, because by the time they're done, I'm going to still have 12 seconds left.
Or you can do this. Or it'd be a fun rule if there's 2 minutes left, it'll be like a 2-minute warning, and the difference is under 8 points, shot clock is off.
Damn.
That makes sense?
I think they knew about this trade. Sorry, I'm still looking at the stats.
The trade has got everybody fucked up.
I'm like, how is he averaging? He averaged 28.1 points this season, and he ain't played the last 10 games.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's a crazy shit.
Like, I'm just...
Well, in other news, we're moving on from basketball.
His career, what's Luka's a career 28.6 point, and then 34.8 3-point.
Oh, yeah, that's when he was booking. That's when he was owning the Suns. Don't forget, Luka was supposed to be a Suns player. Never forget.
8 rebounds, 8 assists.
He's
basically a baby LeBron.
Never forget, Luka was supposed to be a Suns. Every time anything happens, I always like, Luka was supposed to be a Phoenix Suns. They said that they're gonna pick him. They said they were gonna take him.
He's too white for that. And he can't deal with the Phoenix Heat. The Phoenix Heat would dry him up,
and they did him dirty.
The Phoenix Heat would dry him up. He would walk out his house to go to shoot arounds or go to practice, and he would just sizzle in that offseason.
That's why every time
he would have lost all the weight.
Every time Luka plays the Suns, put money on it because that boy reminds them why they didn't balls out. But
all right, let's move on. Let's move on from basketball.
Okay, the Royal Rumble happened last night. Probably.
Yeah, you talk about that because I have zero interest.
Great Royal Rumble. This is John Cena's goodbye tour.
Go ahead. Right? I have zero interest in
the greatest wrestler of all time. And when he mentioned that he was gonna be in the Royal Rumble, everybody's like, okay, they're gonna have to give it to him. Like he has to win. He came in he was number 23 because it's out of 30.
Huh?
Because there's 30 wrestlers come in, and it was between him and Jey Uso, and unfortunately John Cena lost, which triggered every wrestling fan out there.
Isn't it scripted?
First of all,
what do you mean? Unfortunately, he lost. Isn't it scripted?
Doug, don't be fucking hating him on wrestling shit.
I'm just
okay? These are real athletes. All right, real fucking athletes.
I'm not denying that they're athletic, but
listen. But unfortunately, he lost.
They're great stuntmen.
Shout out to Jey Uso, though. Congratulations to him. He deserved that. Building his brand. But yeah, it was very devastating. Now he's gonna try to get his title back because this is his last year. Think about it. Think about how long John Cena has been wrestling, bro. Think about how long that shit is. At that age, that physique, putting his body on the line every day. What an OG, dog. What a great. But anyways, I was very disappointed. I was very sad. Next, I probably watched one of the best fights I watched last night. Benavidez versus Morales. Morale, whatever. David Benavidez is an absolutely stone cold fucking killer. That fight was amazing, bro. Absolutely banger. From round number 1, round number 12, just heavy hitting. Nobody got knocked out. They trying to give Benavidez say that he got dropped, but honestly, I think he was like off balance, like just a little slip. It wasn't crazy, but great fight. He won, took it over, bang bang. There was a fighter, I forgot it. Damn, I just forgot his name. Do you know what his fit was? Looks like jean shorts wearing Timbs. He was from New York, and he won the fight.
Oh my God.
But it was sick, though. It was sick. He got customized Timbs to be boxing shoes. But, I mean, it was a good fight for boxing night. Unfortunately for UFC, it was kind of sucks because UFC was early in the morning because it was in Saudi, I believe. And my boy, Israel, lost.
Is he? Oh, was that the meme I saw of him getting like dropped, beat on the wall? Oh my God.
Easy got dropped. He looked like he was still awake, but the ref did stop it, and he kept looking like why, but he did look like he went to sleep.
He looked confused.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah, it was very sad to watch.
Did he like lose convincingly, or was it just like
it was?
If that went to the end and went to like decision, would you be like,
no? It didn't even go that far. I think it was second round.
But I'm just saying, like, if he played at the quality at the same level as like say the first round, and it just went towards the end, would you?
Yeah, they're gonna give it to him.
Okay, so it wasn't like an ass whooping.
But the thing is that when he connected that punch, you can see him going out. That's the thing that the refs see. They see him go out and he wakes up again. But when he wakes up again, it's already too late.
Yeah.
It's already too late. Especially the refs talk to the fighters. They're like, "Hey, do something. Show me a sign that you're still awake." If he asks once and you're out there, nothing.
You're like, well,
yeah, like you're out. Because the ref would be like, "Show me something." Like you can give him thumbs up. You can move around. Let him know like, hey, I'm fine. Like some guys when they're getting like just getting slammed and they're having their hand up, they'll look at the ref and be like, hey, I'm good. Don't stop this. I know he looks like he's dominating right now, but don't stop it. But Izzy just
you got to just talk to the ref like with confidence. You know?
Dude, Demetrius
like
Johnson?
you can't stumble your words.
Yeah,
you can't do none of that shit because as soon as you're like, he's like, nah.
Demetrius Johnson was watching the fight live, and he was reacting to it, and he lost.
Who is he? Explain to the niggas who don't watch UFC.
What?
Who is Demetrius Johnson?
One of the greatest fighters of all time.
Okay, there you go.
One of the greatest fighters. Like, he retired, unfortunately, but anybody that watches MMA knows who Demetrius Johnson is. One of the baddest motherfuckers.
I don't watch, so.
But he's been doing, like, Twitch streaming. He's been doing vlogs on YouTube. Like,
yeah, we should do a Twitch stream.
You know what I'm saying? So he was watching it live, and he lost his mind. He was cussing. Because he was like, they're all boys together. Like, every fighter, they're all, like, good friends. So seeing your best, like, good friend getting dropped, it sucks. Speaking of Demetrius Johnson, you want to hear a funny story about one of his fights? Remind you.
It better be funny.
Undefeated, all right, undefeated at that point. Has the title. Nobody was beating him. Goes to UFC, gets in the ring, drops the dude, gets out, walks back to the hotel room, and goes back to to play his Xbox tournament live. That's how crazy he was. And he was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just won my fight. Title, by the way. Just cashed in some money and it goes back to his play Xbox." He was the only fighter that was sponsored by Xbox during the previous time. Come on,
I'd be pissed if I was the person who was fighting him. I said,
imagine
like a live streamer right now after whooping my ass.
After whooping his ass, back to his playing Xbox.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk about all these airline crashes and stuff, but like I don't want the episode to get political and depressing.
It's not even political, bro. It's just an accident. Can we just start believing in accidents?
There's too many of them. I don't know. After firing the FAA director and making all those changes. And then having like our first airline crash in like 16 years, like that's kind of crazy. And multiple of them, not even one.
No, the other one is in Philly.
Yeah, but still more than one.
Yeah,
the whole point is more than one, Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I don't want to go into it because it's fucking depressing. My sister was trying to hit me up talking to like, I need you to come to Egypt, come see me in Saudi. Bitch, unless I can drive there, I'm not going anywhere.
You're not getting on any flight?
I'm not getting on no flight for the next 4 fucking years. I will drive to New York if I have to. I'm not doing any of that shit. You must have lost your fucking mind.
What's weird though, because usually I thought like when there's like, unfortunately, like an incident like this, the tickets will go down. Tell me why the tickets go up. Like, this makes no sense to me.
You think people are not trying to get on these planes no more?
That's what I'm saying. Because I have a watch list for a ticket that I want to buy for August.
I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm not going nowhere.
And I was like, because I have it on my watch list, so it monitors the amount. And it went up by $100. I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to go down $200. Like,
yeah,
you're supposed to convince people to get on your planes.
Yeah, we got a rugby match on. The boys from Vegas are coming to us this time. I said, I hope you niggas drive.
Yeah.
You guys better get that 4 hours in because I will not be going to no airport.
I generally felt bad for the Muslim brother that lost his wife that he was waiting for, that she texted him like, "Hey, I'm landing in 20 minutes."
And then plane crashed. She was on the
crashed, and he had food ready for her. But the worst part about it, you could tell like he's just like in shock. And the news reporter is like, "Can you show me the text message?"
Nigga, what?
And he showed him the text message of when his wife messaged him like, "Hey, we'll land in 20 minutes." And everybody in the comments went off on that reporter like, "What the fuck?" Were you thinking?
There was the people who were sitting on the street.
You're absolutely disgusting.
I saw the video of the dude's dash cam. So you know how like people have like dash cams for insurance and stuff like that, and he's just parked in the middle of the street, and you just see flames. I'm like, damn.
The other incident, the one in Philly, the next day or 2 days later, the guy's Ring camera, him and his wife were walking out, so the Ring camera turned on, and they were just talking, and you just see it going, and it just ball of fire, and they ran it back in the house. Like, it's crazy how now like we have footage that nobody can hide.
I think the crazy one was also the F-35 in Alaska.
I didn't see that one.
So I don't know what exactly happened. But long story short, an F-35 basically said, fuck it. And it didn't crash or anything. Like the pilot ejected, and you just see the plane just like spinning. I said, what the fuck just happened?
That was like,
and like I have a bunch of friends who are like airplane geeks, and we're all speculating. They were like, yeah, the F-35 is low key, a little unreliable, you know.
Yeah.
So the last thing I need is an engine.
But that was like a what, $50 million loss or something like that?
55 or some shit.
That's a big loss.
How much does an F-35 cost?
It's up there. Yeah, I know exactly. I saw it on X. I thought it was like an old video. That was actually like recent.
Oh, damn. So F-35A, $82.5 million.
Oh, it's up there.
F-35B, $109 million. And F-35C, $102 million.
So it's averaging over 80.
Yeah, anywhere between 80 and 100 million, depending on the spec.
Imagine you were like, you're just going down slowly, and you just realize that you just cost the whole department.
Yeah, you're going down, and you're like, oh, thank God I'm alive. You're like, fuck, I should have died, because he's going to get grilled depending on what happened.
Yeah.
If it was like an airplane issue, if it was an airplane issue, like, yo, I was like, what are you gonna say? I could have died, bitch.
But since when the government gonna blame the airplane?
Yeah, since when are they gonna? They're gonna go to Lockheed Martin. They're gonna blame the pilot in public and go cuss out Lockheed Martin when they go behind the scenes.
Yep.
But yeah. And I know there are a couple of plane geeks who are like, that's not how it works. And I was like, okay, well, you can let us know in the comments how it actually works. But yeah, these are just my guesses and speculation. So I was like, that's fucking crazy. You know, like, you're having like 3 major events within like a week. And this nigga talking about...
also too, you know, what's pretty much sad and it's kind of pissing me off, like...
The tariffs. Well, we're going to pay...
I'll say this, and I'm going to say this like without fucking going, like not crashing out. All these people that are celebrating, there's like mass deportation and all the ICE thing, all this stuff, and people reporting like certain places, like, hey, go ICE, go here, like.
Oh no!
You guys understand like how much this effective is gonna be, like a domino effect, like till you get somebody named Chad give you a fucking estimate for a landscape for $1,200, then you're gonna realize what the fuck you lost. And I always say this too, and I said this the other day on my TikTok, like, go watch a movie called A Day Without Mexicans and see how much. It's a really great movie. It's a really classic movie. I just recommend to watch
Mexicans, like the ones that come here, like the immigrant Mexicans.
Yes, like, and that's that too. Like,
just, you know,
a lot of them are not working on the farms right now. So watch our produce go up. Construction is going to go up because a lot of them are like, I'm telling you, it's going to affect everything from construction to produce to even like those regular jobs like
Amazon. That Amazon Prime gonna go up like $50.
Exactly. And
Amazon Prime is gonna cost the same as Costco.
And then you want to be a hypocrite, and then during the summer you want to go to Cancun, you want to go to Mexico, you want to go to all these places. Like, man, you're absolutely disgusting. And not just that too. A fear having your kid going to school.
It's
and
not
ICE
even
might
about
pull up.
It's not even about the money, bro. It's like the humanity on top of it.
Exactly.
I'm like, cool. If you don't care about the human aspect, your life financially is gonna fucking skyrocket. Everybody else, like, where's the humanity in it? Like, you can look at your own family and be like, you know what? If somebody walks in right now, snatches me from my kids, and puts both of us in cells that we don't know, I don't even know where the fuck they are. They don't know where I am. They're with random kids. I'm with random adults. Like, how you would feel, like, that's fucking crazy. And for you to be like, let me call these people, let me like snitch on these people. I'm like, just mind your own fucking business.
But here's the thing: everybody gets like, yes, if anybody comes here illegally and they're doing crimes and they're actually like bad for the society, yes, anybody would agree. But you know that's mostly the majority of it is going to affect the families that come here. They work hard for it. Like, think about the families that they're sending the kids to school and they know that the school might be raided by ICE, and then next, you know, you're waiting for your kid, you have no idea where your kid is, or you're driving home to your family and you get stopped by a cop was going to be a scumbag and get you deported and your family's waiting for you and they never show up and they have no idea. Because it's not like there's a phone number to call and be like, hey, if anything happened. Like, that's the fear that they're putting in these people's lives that have done so much for society. And it's so sad from the Latino people. Like, it hurts. Like, there's people posting videos of, like,
it's not even
certain grocery stores, like Ranch Market, or, like, certain areas where, like, Walmart, and it's empty. It's absolutely empty because everybody's fearing leaving their house.
Yeah, let's not, like, also not just Latino. Like, I know for a fact, like, Arizona has a huge Middle Eastern community. I know a couple of them are shaking in their boots.
Yeah,
but
Africans, but majority in Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona, obviously, Arizona, Texas, California. We talking Latinos, specifically Mexicans, as the prime Latino.
Yeah.
So it's whatever. Like, it's definitely fucked up.
But I just hate watching people, like, celebrating it, and I'm like, you fucking nasty. Like, you're such a nasty ass person. Like, you're celebrating deportation, but then you're eating tacos on Tuesday, celebrating Taco Tuesday. Like, you're such a fucking hypocrite.
Really,
like, I hate people like that, bro. Like, you want them out, but you want to celebrate their culture. Like, you shouldn't. I don't give a fuck. Like, you seen that news reporter when he was talking about
you have such a problem with them being here? I said, cool. Cut all of the shit that they've provided for you out your life.
Exactly.
And see how that
There's
that
a
works
news
out
reporter that was making fun of the girl that she was like, okay, then don't eat Mexican food if you guys don't like us. And the news reporter was eating tacos. Like, what are you gonna do? Take this out of my mouth?
She snatched it.
No, I'm talking about, like, he was obviously in the studio, but he was playing the video. Because the girl was right. Boycott their stuff. Like, you should not be eating any culture, Mexican food, Latin food, if you, like, don't want us and you hate us and you racist. Which is true. Like, don't be a hypocrite. Don't be like, I don't like these people, but also I want to eat their food.
All that.
But the news reporter, check this out. The news reporter was eating tacos, and he's like, what are you going to take out of my mouth? Bro, I wish I was there. I would have smacked the shit out of you. I would have walked dog you bitch ass. Fuck you.
In Fry's, they have an aisle. It's basically got, like, it's dedicated Latino food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like chiles and spices
and
taco and all that shit, seasonings and rice. Yeah. It's everything just dedicated to, Latin flavors and shit. Bro, them chiles, first of all, they're going to be empty most of the time. But also, that shit is going to get expensive.
100%.
But another part of me, I was like, you know what? Also, historically, white people love to steal shit culture. So it'll probably still be there. It's just going, like, some white dude is going to be like, well, shit, they're not going to be here to sell it. I'm going to sell it. And they're going to hijack Mexican culture.
No,
that's my other thing. I dead ass think,
listen.
When it comes to,
I get your idea what you're
American
saying.
Whites love to steal shit from other people in terms of concepts and ideas.
That he's gonna start selling it. You can sell anything, but if it's not authentic, it would.
Yeah, it's not gonna be authentic, but you still get it.
But no, you could try to sell it. But I'm telling you, nothing lasts. When it's not authentic, anything that's stolen will never last. Think about it too. When people are here, like, oh, we're selling Israeli hummus. Well, stop. Like, it's not going nowhere. Everybody knows it's not authentic, so stop it. Like, it just really does not work. I just feel bad because just having that fear in the back of your mind, like, that's what sucks about it. Like, you just ruin people's lives who have been sacrificing so much, try to work their ass off. Still pay taxes, by the way, because, immigrants pay taxes. And now you're going to take a hit. And the fact that Monday, tomorrow, the tariff starts on Mexico and Canada, it's like, come on, dude, this is fucking stupid. Like, now you're just being out of fucking pocket. Like, stupidity. So.
Oh, shit.
What?
I'm reading right now. A United Airlines flight from Houston to New York was evacuated after an engine caught on fire and the plane forced the crew to abort its takeoff.
Just right now?
Yeah, I'm looking because I saw it trending. United Airlines with Houston to New York.
Where did it land?
From Houston to New York, here in Denver. I think probably. If it aborted, if it was in Houston and it's going to New York and they aborted its takeoff, it's probably still in Houston.
Oh, okay. Well, that's crazy.
Welcome to Donald Trump's America. I don't know. I love to blame people, but I don't know if an engine catching on fire is really having. It's really the same as, like, I don't know if we can blame him for this one. This is more of a United fuck up.
What are they going to blame Iran? Or China?
They tried that jet that crashed into, like, the helicopter. They were like, oh, it's a Mexican registered plane. The Mexicans are doing. Yes, no, I was looking at it. I was like, what? I don't know how true this is. I was just reading the little conspiracy theories in the corner. I was like, that's the dumbest shit. Dumb. They're like, it's registered because it's like a private business jet.
I'd be surprised if he goes China shit, but get the fuck out. Leave my Mexican people alone.
Yeah. No, shout out to Latino folk. We
shout out to
love
my la raza.
But all right, let's wrap this up.
I'm gonna wrap this up with the show that I want to talk about, and give me a.
Well, I have a show, and I wanted to review the game we played. So.
All right, go do yours. Then.
No, do your show because then you do your show, I'll do my show, and then we'll finish with the game. So
here's the thing, and this is what I'm gonna talk about. So just bear with me because
thing.
Mo the show Mo season 2 that just came out. Obviously, I'd recommend
you
watching
repost
season
that.
1, season 2. That show, I never had a show that means so much to me that I can relate to. Not just because of my culture, just from, you know, somebody that can come here in America, fall in love with also hip hop culture and still represent himself, you know, Arabic, like the Arab Palestinian culture, and just seeing my people on Netflix is just, man, it is so beautiful. So I just wanted to give Mo his flowers. Like, you don't understand how much you have done just by having the show, producing it, and also it's his team as well, you know, from writers like Rami, the production and all that stuff. Like, you just open doors for the next generation of Palestinian artists, actors, musicians, and everything, because now that we're on the big screen, nothing can stop us. Like, you are the godfather of that, and you open the door. So, like, I really hope that Mo knows this and understands that impact that he did, because, bro, like, seeing stuff that I grew up in, and even like the little jokes, like him walking by, you know, past his mom, and his mom's talking to her relatives, and she's forcing him to say hi in the, like, you know, on FaceTime, on the phone, like stuff like you grew up with doing. Like, he hit every single point where they're harvesting olives and everybody's having fun and everybody's clapping and everybody's singing, like stuff like I have memories like that living back in Palestine. So like, I really hope Mo understands this. Like, you opened so much doors for the next future artists and actors and everything. Like, man, I love you and so much congratulations to you. And I hope that this never stops, because you absolutely killed this by doing the show. And I love it. Congratulations, my guy.
All right. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude, I love that. Go ahead. Go talk about
that.
show.
Is so. I watched. So I really have to give my best friend Chuck a real shout out, because every single time he recommends something for me, whether it's a fucking restaurant, whether it's fucking TV show or movie or whatever, it's fucking fire. Every single fucking time. Have you seen The Menu? It's a movie on Netflix.
Yeah, when they go to the island.
Yes, when they go to the island. So spoiler alert, pause this, go watch it, come back. The Menu is a fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I love movies that don't have to be like 17 hours long. It's an hour and 40 minutes, it says, which is really an hour and a half once you get rid of credits and all that bullshit. Mm-hmm. What a fucking movie from the very beginning. Yep. So simple, same, you know, one location. The way shit evolves and transpires. Like, Ralph Fiennes, I feel like if Gordon Ramsay didn't have a family, I feel like that would be him.
Yeah.
I feel like if Gordon Ramsay just slowly started to lose his mind, right? And it also, the movie gives me a sense of like what happens when like a person's spirit and like they lose love for the thing they completely lose the interest in the thing they loved like the most.
Yeah.
Because you see towards when she saw that photo and she saw like how he was the only photo that he was like smiling in. And it was him making the cheeseburger. Yeah. And when I was like, this bitch really escaped asking this nigga for a cheeseburger. Yep. And you could see like the look in his eye and his whole plan. He was like, I don't even want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like keep the spoilers to a minimum.
No, but for him from the beginning, because he had nothing on her, because she was just a +1.
Yeah, she was a +1.
Everybody else had a record.
Nicholas Hoult I thought he turned out to be the scummiest. What was his name? Tyler or whatever? His character was a fucking scummy. No, and the girl, her name is Margot, and she's played by Anya Taylor, the one from Queen's Gambit, and the
great actor.
Cute little bug-eyed girl. Yeah.
She's also in Peaky Blinders.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I still need to watch that.
Great show.
I know. I remember we talked about it.
I liked when they put all the records on the menu on their dish. He's like, "What is this?" And he's like, "This is all your records of."
Yeah. The scene when they use the laser, to like put the tax records and shit.
And he was like, "We can sue you." And she's like, "You're not leaving this out." Like in her head, it's just like she knows, like, "You're not leaving alive, buddy."
So I had a lot of theories as I was watching this movie. I thought, because Chuck didn't tell me anything, he just said it's a great fucking movie about a crazy chef. That's all he said to me, and he's like, "You need to watch it." Ralph Fiennes did. So we sat down on his, we got pizza, we ate it, and we watched the movie. It was great. When I was watching it, you know that scene where she's trying to smoke a cigarette and he walks into and he asks her, "Who are you?"
Yeah, because he was like, "You're not."
He's like, "You're not supposed to be here, sweetheart." Yeah. And he's like, "Who are you? Who are you? Do you want to die with the givers or the takers?" And she looked outside, and she was looking outside the window, and she saw a homeboy with the angel wings. I was thinking, like, is this like a supernatural movie? Like, is he feeding this nigga fallen angels or some shit? Like, what type of movie? I had no idea what type of movie this was. And then he explains, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You're just being dramatic. Right? It's not a real angel. But I was like, is this going to be a supernatural movie? That scene that scene with when Nicholas Hoult finally he offs himself and goes when he pulls it, he's such a fucking simp. But I was like, the mind. Jeremy Loudon, the fucking chef, when he blows his brains out. I was like, what? But
you know what's crazy though? It's like, I feel like it's an underrated movie because I don't. Like,
it is underrated because why have I not heard about it?
Yeah,
it came out in 2022. Yeah. Why have I not heard about it?
It's one of those movies that will age like one. People are gonna be like, "Well, watch
if a movie is." I feel like if a movie is good enough, you should hear about it, even if you're not into the genre.
Because
you know,
they don't have that production.
Like I'm not an animated person, but I still heard about Moana and couldn't shut the fuck up. That's how you know Moana was a great movie. Inside Out 2, never seen it. Never seen Inside Out 1, never seen any of them. But like the way people raved about it when it came out.
You know what movie that people are talking about, and I still haven't watched? All the Sonic movies.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, there's three of them. When did 2 come out?
Because my sister calls me. She goes, "Hey,
want to take Charlie to see Sonic?"
My nephew was like, "Hey, he's having a birthday party." I was like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Oh, it's a Sonic theme." I was like, "Oh, I bet." So I Google and I was like, "Sonic 3." I was like, "I just saw Sonic trailer with Jim Carrey. Now he has 3 of them." So I was like, "Fuck, I'm buying Sonic shit now." I'm like, "God damn."
Sonic.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
I want to see when they came out. I know there's 3 of them. I'm
going to take a guess. I'm going to say 2019. First one, 2019.
Wrong. 2020.
Fucking A. Well,
the second one, 22, and then the third one, 24. So
you know
every 2
why?
years.
When I say 2019, remember when they came out with the trailer and everybody complained and they had to re-edit him? That's why. Remember that?
And then COVID, and they were like, man.
Yes.
Then they couldn't do it. Yeah. I see that.
Because I remember the first one they came out with the trailer, it was like, that's not Sonic. And then they have to re-edit. Anyway.
So he was ugly. When did it come out? Towards the tail end of 20. But yeah, there's just some movies. Poor Nicholas Hoult. He was a good boy. He was a good boy, and he got used. Yeah, Nicholas. When he looked up, bro, I got shivers. Chuck is watching me. I got shivers watching Nicholas Hoult go like, yeah. You're the reason the art has been taken out of my industry. I was like, my craft. The art's been taken. Well, the mystery's been taken out of my craft, or whatever the fuck he said to him. I was like, bro.
You know what would be crazy if Luigi comes out and goes, "That's the movie that inspired me."
No.
Free Luigi, yo.
Free Luigi, bro. I'm never gonna tell me anything otherwise. I felt bad for Jeremy though when he looked at. He said he's excellent. He's very good. Yeah. He'll never be great.
Did you see James Franco's? What's James Franco's brother? The other actor, Dave Franco, I think, or something like that. Did you see how they're coming up to him and asking him to play Luigi in the documentary? Because it's very accurate.
He does look just like him.
Yeah, and he was like, then they asked him. They said, "Dude, it's nonstop. I'm getting text messages, so most likely he's gonna get a documentary."
For the right.
They just gotta get Luigi to sit down and say every fucking thing before they get him out.
They gotta get the documentary out like before next year.
You know they already hired a new CEO for that company.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit. What if the company hired Luigi? And like as soon as he gets like, as soon as he gets convicted, like off to like some desert island or some shit. They're
gonna off him.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. If it was a setup, he would have been off by now.
They were like,
but you can
we'll pay for your mom's medication, bro. But
you can tell right now that it was a solo thing. But I don't know, bro, because how the fuck do you find where the CEO is staying?
I don't think it's that
hard.
The
only way that I can think of, you got to think about it. In corporate,
this movie made numbers, bro.
In any corporate, there's always a department where they do bookings for employees that travel. Like they're in charge of like getting hotel rooms, making sure everything is paid under the company's name.
Was it a company trip?
Yeah, it's always a company trip because he's going to a meeting.
Okay.
So they always do auditing. They always do make sure that nobody's taking advantage of a company, whatever. The only way for him to find out that he's staying at that hotel if he knows somebody working that department. Because you can't just fucking Google shit unless you chased him from the air. Even if the airlines, saw him land, you'll only know from the fucking airlines. You can't just Google somebody and be like, oh, he's on the flight 757. Like, it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So either somebody hired him, or he has an inside somebody that. We're
not going into the whole Luigi thing. I don't care anymore.
Luigi thing is gonna be dope when he comes out on Netflix.
But
it's gonna be dope.
wait, so just to finish off with the menu,
yeah,
this was a pretty success. If I'm a studio and looking at this, your budget is $30 million and your box office is 79.6. So let's just round up to 80. Like, I think that's pretty fucking successful for a movie. Like, that's $30 million is a cheap budget. Honestly, looking at how the movie was filmed and everything.
It's all in one section.
I was going to say most of the budget probably just went to hiring the actors.
That's it.
Like Ralph Fiennes is at least $5 million of that.
Maybe the boat was a little bit pricey. We should just
the boat was cheap as shit. They could have just gotten that scene with the lifeguard, and then he just like clicks, lights the candle.
That's insane.
No, it is insane. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult.
Another announcement.
Yeah, poor Nicholas Hoult.
Squid Game season 3 comes out in June.
Nick was a good boy. He didn't need to die.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a good boy. He was a good boy.
This motherfucker had a crush on a fucking fictional character. Nothing funnier when people fall in love with a fictional character and they'd be like, "Do you really believe this is who the person is?"
I hate his wife.
Yeah.
Good boy, Nick. Anyway, back to so let's wrap it up. The game. So for next couple games until we're able to get the live stream on our podcast channel. Not on the Phoenix Storm channel. I'm probably going to live stream it through the podcast and then just download it and send it to them or whatever. But we played Red Mountain, which I think is D2, D3 team, something like that. Again, we lost, but we scored this time. And we actually played a pretty fucking good game. It's just towards the end, like the second half, niggas was gassed. Yeah. We had lost like 4 or 5 of our starters to injuries. 2 fights broke out. Like it was.
Keep it entertaining.
Yeah, it kept it entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment which was pretty funny, like in the second half where 2 of our teammates collided into each other like head first. Oh. Funny to watch, not afterwards. When it happened, we're like, damn.
It's a bad migraine.
But now that we both know they're good, I was like, oh, they're both good, so cool. We can laugh about this now. It's all good. Like nobody is serious.
Especially when you hear that fucking skull crack. Oh.
Bro, it was like in the middle of the field. We heard it on that side. We're like, damn. And I slowed down the thing. You could see like homeboys, like DeAndre's legs were in the air. I was like, this is crazy. Nope. Yeah, it was. I think the score is like, I can't even remember, but too much. Pretty depressing. I was very proud of my teammates, especially coach wouldn't let me play because something about I have a broken nose and whatever, my health and safety. It's whatever. It's all good. Nothing personal. But
or maybe you just suck. Maybe you
all I can say is the forwards, which are part of the group that I play in, like the position that I am. I'm a forward.
Yeah.
But they did a great fucking job.
But one thing about it being an athlete and different about a coach knows better. And
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I'm standing in front of you. Your shit.
Is it?
You come, son, look at me. This is the nose. This is yours.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Son.
It's not that bad.
Motherfucker, did you really just put a finger and act like you measure it like it's are you fucking dumb?
I don't know. It's not that bad.
It's I'm telling you. So your boy's looking out for you.
Yeah.
Shout out to coach. I'm telling you. And that's one thing though, because I'm noticing as an athlete, we're much hard-headed. Like, no, fuck you. I know myself. But he knows what's going to happen because when you break your shit again and he lets you in, yes, you're going to deal with it. You're going to be like, yeah, well, it's my fault. He has to sleep with that shit. Because he's like, I could have just saved him. Because you don't know any better.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah. I got my appointment with my specialist tomorrow, so it's all good.
Oh, you need to talk about the whole, like, do the whole face.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do the surgery until after the season.
Yeah.
I'm going to let this heal and then probably do the surgery. But since you're going to do
just be like, hey, fix my whole face.
Nah, I'm not going to do that shit.
Like, no, I'm serious. Like, brother.
Take a fuck off.
Brother.
Somebody with the biggest fucking head I know, like, and you fucking know it. You're not even good to.
You know what's funny? That's the family joke.
Is it you have a big ass fucking head?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
Did I tell you the story when I was born?
Bro, I saw.
What the
compared to your brothers, no. So
when I was born, the doctor in Jersey goes to my mom and my aunt. My aunt was there too. Shout out to my aunt, dude. Love her. She was like, he's like, hey, you have to bring him back because his head is bigger than his body. So my aunt, that's the story they're telling me, obviously. So my aunt brought me back, starts yelling at everybody. Goes, who said my nephew's head is big, huh? Who's like, he's healthy, he's good. And I'm obviously good, thank God. But that's always been the joke that when we watched Toy Story where I was growing up as kids, my sister's like, oh, look at you, you're a potato head. You're that big head.
You look like a Korean hot dog, bro.
Yeah. It was, and then my other sister came up with another good joke. She's like, no, your head is big because your mom dropped you and it swelled up. And then what made it worse, I went to my mom one time. I was like, I'll never forget this. I had to be like 8 or 9. I was like, Mom, did you really drop me? She's like, I don't have time to talk to you about this. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck, yo? But that was the whole joke. I always had a,
Yeah, Khalto got hella points for giving birth to your big ass.
Oh, yeah. I think I was the one that almost ended it.
Nah.
Yeah.
What number were you out of the 6? You guys are 6, right?
Yeah. So
out of the 6. Abid is 2. Abid is number 2. You're the 5th? So you're the second to last.
There's 7 of us.
There's 7 of you.
Yes.
So you're third. Mo's younger than you, and then there's one after Mo.
That's it.
Your sister.
Yep. My sister's the youngest. So my oldest is my sister, and my youngest is my sister. And everything else between is just a mix-up. Yeah. And nothing funnier that my oldest was born in Jerusalem, Palestine, Jerusalem. Everybody else is Jersey, and my youngest sister was born in Palestine, Jerusalem.
Oh.
So how crazy that
They're
is.
going to raid our podcast. They're going to raid the podcast channel. Send
Bro,
your ass back.
I wish. I wish. And I'll say this again.
No.
I have a Ring camera. I wish. And remind you, in the apartment complex I live in, yes, there's some. I wish I start knocking on door to door because, bro, I would have a field day with them.
I
would keep them so busy that I haven't let everybody else run and go to the safe zone. I would run it with them. I swear to God, in my life, I would run it with them.
They're gonna be hiding in my house like Anne Frank, bro. Have you sitting on the roof of my house?
Nah, because I'm willing to get in a fight with them to waste their time so everybody else can get to the safe zone. Because I'm a citizen, I'm okay.
Or Inglorious Bastard shit.
Exactly, like I'm ready to run it.
Some nigga from Arizona's eyes come ask you, "Can I have a glass of milk?"
They're gonna be like, "Are you a citizen?"
No, stop. We're not making jokes about this. These niggas are sad. No,
are you a citizen through hands with ice?
No, we're not making jokes. Stop it, Issam. Calm.
Ice.
Let me finish my thing.
Come at me, bitches.
So yeah, I personally just watching the fight, Coach the match, not the fight. Shout out to fucking DeAndre. DeAndre took so many fucking hits. So DeAndre is a new dude on our team. This is his I think second match. This is his second match.
Yeah.
He laid it all out. Right? He laid it all out. He collided with our other teammate trying to get a tackle. He was fucking niggas up on this side, fucking niggas up on the other side. He laid this dude out. So this dude got the ball and it was just leaving his hand.
Yeah.
DeAndre is right here. For context, DeAndre is 6'3", 250, I think. I don't know, something like. He's a big boy, American football. Used to play football and everything. He's a big boy and he's crazy. He doesn't know his own strength. He's one of those. They don't know how strong they are.
Yeah.
He tackled him. Now, in the time, we thought it was a clean tackle. And we were like, well, the ball was literally here. And he was already, there's no stopping it. You know what I mean? Clean or dirty, you're getting hit. And the dude just went, and we're like, ooh, shit. And the dude might be an inch or two shorter than you. Yeah. And, older white guy. I'm like, oof. And then the fight breaks out. And then, other one of our teammates comes in, trying to have DeAndre's back and shit, and then the whole thing. But then it gets stopped pretty quick. We rewatched it, bro. DeAndre went all shoulder.
Yeah, he went a little bit too high
because we're trying to defend him to we're trying to defend him to the ref.
You don't know yet.
Yeah, I just have the stat. I'm not watching it, but we're trying to defend him to ref and shit. And then we're at the meetup afterwards. Afterwards you go with your the other team and you guys drink or have food or whatever. So we're with the other team, whatever. We look. I'm like, oh shit, the footage came. I'm looking at it with ref, and I was like, damn, that wasn't dirty.
That was dirty. That's the worst part too.
I was like, you didn't even try to grab him, but it's whatever. I'd rather have somebody on the team who's not afraid of contact and trying to go in there and you could fix the technique. You know what I mean? But it's that just like in boxing, that mental block. If you're afraid to get hit, you're fucking up everything. Or if you're afraid to hit or get hit in even if you're tackling, you're still going to get hit because there's a dude running full speed at you.
It's usually after your first hit, you're like, okay, I'm ready for ball.
Yeah, defense or offense. Yeah. I wasn't afraid of the hit and look at me and I got a broken fucking nose and I got laid the fuck out.
That's how I am. After I take a good hit into the face and I wake up, I'm like, oh yeah. But I'm a psycho. I'll be like, let's go.
Yeah, you should come play.
Because
you should really just come and join a practice, just to see what it's about.
Yeah, no, I see.
If you pull up on a Tuesday, this Tuesday is actually going to be pretty light.
Well, I coach, bro. I coach a lot now.
Nigga, take a day off.
Take a day off for my students.
Think about your students, but just be like, yo, I got.
This is why I take. This is why.
Maybe not take a day off, but for say next month or whatever, just be like, you know what, I'm gonna block this slot. Nobody can book in this slot for one fucking day.
Because I have people, and I'm not trying to but I have people who are. They'll come in once or twice a week to train with me, but they'd be like, hey, I can't, this is my highlight of the week. Yeah, so when you get somebody like that, and then that's why when I get sick and I call out, it hurts me. Not because the money, fuck the money. It's because you have somebody that's been.
No, don't say that. No, fuck the money.
You know what I'm saying? No, because I have people who travel for work and they'll be like, man, I can't wait to land and go take coach's class. So when you have people telling you things like that, it motivates you to show up every time and get harder and harder and harder. That's why my classes are hard. But the reason why I do that is
I heard people were saying you were just scared to do it. That's fine.
Scared to do what?
To pull up to a rugby practice. You know,
that's where I'm scared to do it.
Yeah, you're afraid to come up to a rugby practice. It's whatever.
Bro, I train with killers. You think I'm fucking worried about some fucking
whatever? Yeah, whatever in your padded gloves.
If I played a different sport, if I played like basketball or soccer.
In your little padded gloves, bro.
Padded gloves.
Yeah, and your little pillow hands.
Son, y'all can... Actually, you know what? Y'all invited to my class.
No, you got to come to ours first.
Yeah, come to my class.
You got to come to ours first.
I'll put you guys through fucking work.
You got to at least watch a game.
I will put you guys through work. I promise you by round 3, you guys be doing
Actually, I'd be down for it because, you know what? Boxing is good cardio.
That's cardio.
Boxing is great cardio.
Not just that. It's great. It's the best for your mental health.
I think anything you do it makes you happy. It's good for your mental health.
No, but this one you let your anger out.
But
I see some people who start punching the bag, and I'm like, no, you're thinking of somebody right now. I'm like,
wait, who else? Oh, I'm glad Rico got his lick back. Rico got tackled pretty fucking hard, and then he went and got his back in the second half, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, his lick back.
Yeah, his lick.
He said lips. I was like,
no. He got his lick back, bro. He got
get your lick back, son.
He went for a tackle, and he got hit kind of hard. He got a black eye now, but second half he went in and he hit that same dude. I was like, yes, you got yours back. A couple newbies. There was a newbie on our team, Anthony. Like he's been like a month. He might have been to 3 practices. Finally playing, held his own, and like the last did a good fucking job. Because the position, you know, coach put him in is like a little technical, whatever. Yeah. Like I was like, look at you holding your fucking own. Like this was fucking good. So yeah, we saw a lot of good shit. We played way better than the last one. We scored. I was joking around with my teammate Arturo because I really want to be a kicker. Like anytime I'm on the field, I want to be a kicker. We just haven't had a chance either. I've got a fucking fucked up nose, or we didn't score in that game. And I was like, Arturo, when we scored, somebody was like, somebody kick. And Arturo was like, I'll do it. And he made it. Yeah. And shout out to him. He made it. It was clean.
It's hard to kick that ball.
It was because it's a bigger ball. It's bigger than a football. Mm-hmm. But it was clean. It went straight down the middle. But after the game, joking, I was like, you want to take my job, huh?
Don't.
I said, they take my jobs. But yeah, that's all we got for today, guys. It was a good week, a good 2 weeks. Watch the games come up. It's going to be Monterey Park on Monterey Park? I'm pretty sure Monterey Park.
Yeah.
On Saturday the 8th, we play Vegas. Depending on what they say, I might play or I might not play. And pray for me one day, you know, I find Nicholas Holt in front of me. And that's all I really want in life.
Unreal. Thank you guys for listening. Take care. Ciao, ciao.